Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, it's Regit, and it's a very expensive day, because today we're going to be breaking all previous records of my XP spending, and hopefully spending 60 million of it. It's a lot. So, to start off, I'd like to explain how I've got to this vast amount of XP, because I'm sure there's already a large number of you going, He's done a 999 cat ticket roll sort of thing. No, it has been... Actually, I should probably check. Yeah, it's actually been 4 months since the last episode of the last spending spree, and ever since then, I've been saving. I've been doing XP stages, I've been doing XP Mega Blitz, I've been doing XP Coliseum, and on occasion when I had the correct items, got 2 million XP in one go, which you can do on that stage. And over time, it's grown and it's grown until we've reached this amazing figure rather recently of 60,325,868 XP. And finally, after staving off from spending it to the greatest degree possible, I'm gonna spend it. And I'm very glad because I've got a lot of cats to spend it on. Unfortunately, I've done some calculations and upgrading cats that I have to upgrade won't get me to the whole amount of XP. But also, as you can probably see, have a lot of cat size. So we're going to be using them as well. And hopefully then we can get to 60 million XP and not spread it over 3 parts. I know, great. So we're going to start off in the Uber Rare section. Now, I had a very lucky roll where I got 3 Ubers. I've been compensated for that recently because I did an Epic Fest. And also 10 rare tickets on top of that I just had. Nothing, not a single Uber, so I guess things just balance themselves out. And we're going to start off with Cat Machine. Now, Cat Machine is a classic staple of everybody's favourite, oh look, I can do the level and you can't. Because this thing, when we upgrade it to Mark 3, can do amazing resisty things. I'm not actually completely sure. I've never actually seen it in action. I've only really heard of it. So it's fun to be upgrading it. It's turned to Cat Machine Mark 2 from Mark 1. And things are already getting rather expensive as we get it to level 30 for 1.5 million XP. So that's maxed now. And if we click Evolve, we can evolve it into Cat Machine Mark 3. True Form Evolution increases all traits. Also grants resistance to wave attacks while protecting units behind as well. Now, I've been advised this won't be very helpful in Heavenly Tower, unfortunately, because it will get hit by Lorax himself. But in any case, I'm sure it'll be useful in many levels. And that's a lot of cat fruit. I mean, I feel like there might be other cats which have true forms, but I won't have enough cat fruit to evolve them. Ouch, that's a lot. But we're going to do it anyway, so I'm going to tap Evolve. And watch the cat fruit spin around Cat Machine that I haven't even used yet. And bam! Cat Machine Mark 3. Oh, look at that. That is a shining, amazing cat. It looks very, very happy with itself. The next generation of battle tech, that looks like almost like maths. That's a ratio, stay away. Has slipped into the hands of the cat army. Resists red and alien attacks and immune to waves. Lovely. Next off, we have Lesser Demon Cat. A very happy chappy who needs a bit of upgrading. Why not? I mean, he honestly doesn't look very happy. And now he looks even less happy. In fact, he actually looks a bit like a Chihuahua thumbnail. But in any case, we'll keep upgrading him because we got lots of XP and this is what it's all about. It's so nice to finally upgrade a cat again after several months of not doing it. The Mad Cat managed to control a demon from the Netherworld. Attacks with extreme force. Well, good. Do we have enough cat fruit to evolve this one? We do. It turns into Balrog Cat. But I'm not going to do that just yet, in case there's another true form I should probably get, because I believe this one does as well, and it's going to be more useful for my causes. I haven't heard much mention of the Greater Demon true form, but maybe I've got that wrong. But we will upgrade Marauder Cat, the Metal Killer. We haven't got the Boss Killer, but we've got this now, the Berserker. That does actually ring a bell, so we'll just keep upgrading that one. Lovely amounts of XP. Just usually I'd be annoyed that I'd have to save up for so long, but now we can just easily blast it to level 30. We've only got 39 million XP left. That sounds like such a silly thing to say. The Cursed Sword has taken over and turned the cat into the Cursed Knight. known as the Dark Metal Knight. And we can't actually evolve it, because we don't have enough blue cat fruit. Oh, fair enough, but that's something I do want to get. But you know, as it's XP spending, I might as well evolve this one into Balrog Cat and then just get the cat fruit at a later stage, because I'm nowhere near the blue cat fruit stage. Let's see how it does. Lesser demon, greater demon, cat fruit, bam! Into a fiery mess. Well, hello to you. You know, that weapon reminds me of Martin, but on steroids. His wanderings through the abyss have driven him mad with infernal ambitions. Tremendous damage to a single enemy. Oh, good. Not quite the boss killer, but I'm sure we'll get there eventually. Springtime Kenshin next. When I did a roll for no particular reason, I probably should have used my cat food better, because I have a lot of anti-angel cats, but it's fine. Upgrading it will be great. I doubt a time-limited cat will get a true form anytime soon, but it's nice to spend XP on it. So there you go, Kenshin. Full bloom Kenshin, level 30. Possessed by the spirit of nature, she grows vibrant and lively as she relaxes in the sunshine. Strong versus angels, 100% knockback. Well, good. So that's those upgraded. We have, I believe, one more Uber cat to upgrade, and that's Hayabusa, who I've been using a lot, although he's level 1. So I think he needs a lot of upgrading. He's done his fair share of critical hits and then dying very soon after. Poor thing. This one's got a true form as well, if I remember correctly. It does not. Okay, fair enough. What do I know? The otherworldly power in his chest now threatens to consume him. To destroy evil, will he lose his soul? Long distance area attacks, knockback slow. Well, good, but where's my critical hits? I think I'll have Hayabusa back, thank you very much. Next up are the super rares. We got two of these. First off, we got Volta Cat, an anti-zombie, which I'm keen to get because I'm running a bit low on the anti-zombies. I have got Cat 6 Siege Engine, but believe me, I don't know how to use it properly. Miss Hacker was the end of me on floor 27 of Heavenly Tower, even though I had Cat 6 Siege Engine. But there you go. Certified by Guinness as the record holder for Cat's pole vaulting. Will marry her coach next year. Area attacks might slow zombies. Well, good. I'm glad we have that upgraded now. And of course, our next one is a cat I fought for a very, very long time to get. Catway from everybody's favourite level, No Plan A. I finally get to unlock it and upgrade this thing. Tech CEO who patrols the office in style and changes his description because we were upgrading it so fast. And now it's level 30. A cutting-edge, unmanned aerial feline. Tends to crash regularly. Tech still under development. Strong versus red, black, angels, area attack. And of course we have the aerial recon cat combo if I remember correctly. So that is the super rare cats. And now on to rares. In the rare cats, if I scroll along, we have Welterweight Cat. Another anti-zombie cat, which I've got. +3 actually, so there you go. Not quite boosted yet, but we'll have quite a lot of that. So it's turned into Heavyweight Cat. And this maxing, it never gets old. It's nice to upgrade cats just repeatedly, not having to worry about your XP reserves. We've got actually through quite a lot more of it than I expected, although that's probably just because I can't do maths. But anyway, unorthodox technique, sure. But this Afroed hero always gets up before the 10 count. Might knock back zombies. Well, that's good. I'm glad we have that. But previously, all I had was Gardener, and that wasn't too great. But I think that's actually it for rare cats. No, it's not. Because guess what other level I managed to do? Debut of the Dead. Woo! That was a while ago now, but finally I can acquire Curling Cat and upgrade it into everybody's favourite Zamboni Cat. The cat that was suggested to me in droves to use in strategies because you all spitefully knew that I didn't have it. I love you all so much. Manufacturer not responsible for equipment failure is what the manual says. Unharmed by wave attacks. Now this should prove very useful in my 4-star expeditions. And that's that for them. Now, I don't have any more cats to specifically upgrade, but we have 13 million XP left, and I'd like to do a bit of cat's eye upgrading. The first cat on my list to hypermax is not something you necessarily expect me to, not something I use very much, but Inferno Akira is actually possibly my only chance to beating floor 30 of Heavenly Tower. I've not got very long left as I record this, but If I hypermax it, hopefully my chances will be improved. So, to the first little time lapse of this episode of XP Spending Spree. $1.8 million XP nearly, but very much worth it. Now level 40 Akira. Lovely news. Now I have so many cat's eyes because, well, I didn't mention this before, but because of Gamatoto. 4 months of Gamatoto, you get quite a few of these. We've had Cat's Eye Cave a couple of times as well, and going up through Heavenly Tower, you also get some Cat's Eye rewards. So that's it for Ubers. I've only actually got 9 million XP left. I think I'm gonna genuinely successfully spend all of this. So next up is another cat on the Heavenly Tower roster, and this one is Butterfly Cat. Now, this one I never used to use much, but now it's in my strategy for material farming on Torture Room, and it's also in the Heavenly Tower strat. And I thought, you know, to give myself the best chance, I should probably hypermax this one as well. And there we go, level 40 plus 4 Butterfly Cat. Should be very useful indeed. Now, there probably are some rare cats that I'd like to upgrade, but for now, with 6 million XP left, I'm going to go straight to special cats, because a while ago, I asked people what I should hypermax out these, and people responded, so I'm going to follow the advice and upgrade these ones. So, the general consensus is that Little Eraser is definitely something that I should hypermax. It's going to help a lot in 4-star strategies to work as a good meat shield, and that's just all there is to it, really. So now, there it is, a level 40 plus 20 Little Eraser cat, and the next thing is something which is actually a fairly good cat, Little Dragon Cat. Little Macho Legs is another strong contender, so this one is next to the Hypermax treatment. And now finally, although I have 10 left, I just want to keep them just in case for things that I've probably missed, and maybe Bomber Cat deserves hypermaxing, not too sure, let me know please, is Little Flying Cat. A cat which apparently can be used outside of 4-star stages and still be useful, so I'm pretty hyped for that. Now, you may have noticed that with all that upgrade in the special cats, it's still actually only just taken us below 6 million XP. They weren't very expensive, so in fact, I can go back to the other cats and actually hypermax some rares. On that note, something that I really would like to hypermax is Jiangshi Cat, because although it won't necessarily make a massive amount of improvement, I use it a lot as a meat shield, so I thought, why not? Magica Cat was always a pretty good cat, being able to use its unique qualities to weaken cats, and now that we got the 100% chance with Thaumaturge Cat, I feel like this one deserves some more levels. And there we go, 282,000 XP on the last level, well spent, a level 48 Thaumaturge Cat. Now, still got 3 million XP left. I'm not sure if that's enough to like hypermax an Uber, so I'm gonna stay along the lines of the rare cats, and indeed go to Sanzo Cat. It's been very useful against things like cyclones, and I feel like maxing that won't do any harm. And now Sanzo Cat is officially within the realm of boosted. I noticed that Luxury Bath Cat was level 38, so I thought why not give it its last 2 levels. That's going to use quite a lot of XP up, 1.5 million to be exact, actually slightly more than that. And also I could start hypermaxing iCat, it's a very useful cat, or continue hypermaxing Hacker Cat, but seeming as I can't actually bring that to level 40, and it's probably pretty good as it is, plus 7, I'm going to make a start on iCat, and hopefully that will just bring it towards being a little bit better in doing the amazing job that it already does. The next upgrade was a little bit too expensive, so I'm going to give one more level to Hacker Cat, 148,000 XP, that leaves us with 55,000 XP left, and seeing as we were more than 100,000 XP over 60 million at the start, we have succeeded in our quest to spend 60 million XP in the Battle Cats. And that's about it, really. My cats are a lot more upgraded, and going through levels of high level cats is going to make it a lot easier. So, on that note, I hope you enjoyed. Cat Machine Mark III. Oh, look at that. I feel like Chillola. Oi, Regit, you don't get enough views to be Chillola. Shush.